I know you got that Kobe midi.
No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach. Hands up. Hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
Can't stop me in the paint. Let's go.
All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Oh, good three.
Good shot. Good shot. Good boy.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Howard is out there with Duncan, and it's Durant. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Outside Arenas. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Just cooking the inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Malone.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, James. About 1 minute into the first quarter. George with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And a wide open look for Arenas. They get it back. And it's sent back by KD.
So smart defensively. KD in great position. Sent that one back.
Rebound Atlanta.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Left side Arenas. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Off target at the rim. Here's George. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Excellent hustle by George, earning his team an extra bucket.
Bird kicks to James. Shoots over Doncic. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. LeBron against Doncic. That one falls.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
LeBron passes to Arenas. Misses from close range. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Doncic, no good. And here's Malone. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. LeBron passes to Bird. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Doncic outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Arenas. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
You gotta be more forceful than that with Arenas. He's used to playing against physical defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Booker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And the defense works hard on Booker, and they have to. His pure shooting ability will not be denied.
Butler against Booker. Shot from 12. Good D by Booker.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Over Butler. Here's Walton. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting for
And a chance to catch up on some numbers. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So Walton nails both of them. The Hawks trailing. Morant passes to Iguodala. Lucas up top. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Morant against Rondo. Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. Over Butler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Atlanta now. So the wing on the left. Morant outside. Lucas inside. He's covered by Randolph. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Rondo. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Here's Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
One thing I love about Jimmy Butler and his defense, he works the passing lanes. He'll make a play on the defensive end that leads straight to points.
And so Butler nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Booker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Booker against Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kept alive. Atlanta leading by 3. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
It's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a re-jump.
So it's the Hawks now. Morant surveying the D. And he comes up with the deuce.
Gotta love Ja Morant's focus. Rushing off the defense with ease.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Hawks.
Hawks ahead. They lead by 7.
The Cavaliers.
And we'll get the
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Malone is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Bird. And it's Arenas in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. And both free throws good for Paul George.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
James against Doncic. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Malone. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Pass to Bird.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He can still do this. Explosive finish by Howard.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama finds Malone. Back to Wembanyama. Over Durant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Hawks lead by 7. Cleveland moving it around. And the pass to Durant. From deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Kevin Durant, taking 3 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
The raw talent of Kevin Durant is mind-blowing. You can throw anything at him, and he'll get it done.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Bird, defended by George. Here's LeBron. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists in the game.
A threat from every spot on the floor. LeBron still probably the toughest cover in the league.
Passes it to Durant. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Duncan. The Cavaliers trail by 5. From the wing. And it's Durant missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And it's sent back by Howard. The shot by George, wide open. Drops in the tray off the fast break. George has got 7 points.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
It's time for T-shirts.
Here's Arenas. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. LeBron passes to Wembanyama to the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. The ball goes to Cleveland. Substitution on the court.
Morant against Doncic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Outside Butler. Iguodala outside. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Lanier, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Iguodala, the pass to Lanier. Trying to get open is Butler. Lanier, no good. Cavaliers trailing. And George kicks to Howard. This is to Doncic. Looking for George. He gets it there. That evens the score.
George.
And it's
Assistant.
9 points for Paul George.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Morant passes to Butler. Iguodala outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Unloads from 13. Duncan on the follow.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Iguodala, that's good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Morant with the steal. Inside. Back to Iguodala. Lanier, the pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
If Morant is hitting threes with consistency, Ja is unstoppable.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And it's Doncic missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
George against Butler. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup.
Jimmy Butler.
Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
That's the kind of muscle Butler has. Even when he gets hit on a drive, he finishes strong.
15 seconds left here in the second. Here's KD. No good, unable to end this run. Morant right side. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
So it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively.
37.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's...
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Durant is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Howard. And it's George in the small forward position. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Dwight Howard.
8-point game. Howard, that's good.
The strength of Howard is something else, not allowing the defense to bully him at all.
Morant outside. Malone kicks to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Out to Bird. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points for Larry Bird.
Bird's got 5.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Durant wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
KD dishes to George. Goes up on the wing, and again it's Cleveland.
Paul George.
A great spot on the floor for Paul George. He's had time to perfect that mid-range.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks making a change here. James is checked in. To the inside. Here's Bird. Over George. Atlanta again missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Things like this prove he's a team player.
Malone at the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for your Hawks, Karl Malone.
First one falls for him.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And both free throws good for Malone. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Doncic passes to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
First team foul.
And Dwight Howard, he's so huge. Once he
At the
gets
line for
solid
the Cavaliers.
positioning, he welcomes the contact
Dwight
on the
Howard.
way up.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Howard.
He gets to the line so often because of his size and strength. Dwight still searching for a way to improve here.
LeBron up top, guarded by Doncic. LeBron dishes to Arenas. Bird outside. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic with it. Pass to Howard. It's Durant on the wing. Up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver it to a teammate.
Pass to Wembanyama. LeBron outside. The pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Ball goes to Cleveland.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Booker. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Rajon Rondo.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And the rejection by Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
They get Andre Iguodala.
Second team
officials are all over that one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
For the Cavaliers.
That free throw good from Walton.
Bill Walton taking 2 shots.
So Walton nails both of them. The Hawks trailed by 3. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Morant passes to Butler. There's Morant. He's got 7. Passes to Lanier. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Morant outside. On the wing, Iguodala. To the middle. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
Booker with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. They get it again. Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Walton.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Tipped away. It's stolen by Rondo, and the rejection by Iguodala. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
Your Hawks
Cavaliers lead by
49. The Cavaliers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Get up, make some noise.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Gilbert Arenas is out there with LeBron James. There's Malone. And it's Bird in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Arenas. James outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Walton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks to Doncic. And the rejection by LeBron.
Gotta be careful when LeBron James is nearby. He is too smart.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from ABC. Here's KD. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside, Arenas. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Cavaliers timeout.
And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. James, the pass to Malone. Now, Wembanyama. He's guarded by Howard. On the wing, Arenas. Over Booker. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Gilbert Arenas.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Booker against Arenas. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Howard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is why you can't let LeBron James get established inside, because then you basically have to foul him.
LeBron James.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
LeBron James has always been a team-first guy. He will score, rebound it, and pass it.
Here's Booker. He takes it in, and the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Down low. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Karl Malone.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
No good from Duncan.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Doncic against James. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Cavaliers timeout.
They're up by 1.
And now,
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's Howard. And he banks in the layup.
Dwight Howard.
Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
The seasoned veteran Dwight Howard, no stranger to having to come through with big shots.
Here's James. Sinks the 15-footer.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Pass to Wembanyama. Malone trying to break free. Wembanyama, no good. Durant kicks to Booker. The dish to Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good there. Great D that time from LeBron. On the wing, Burke. Duncan defending. To take the lead. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Second team foul. At the line for one.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 2. 29 seconds left in the game.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Come on, fans! Stand up and make some noise!
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Doncic. With the teardrop, LeBron grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A lights-out competitor in the clutch. Arenas knows his team expects him to come through.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Malone.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the D.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Duncan. The offensive rebound. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Looking forward, Josh. One more. Ooh.
1v1, let's go.
All right, 16-19.
Come on, Roz, game point.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Denver Nuggets. Tip-off goes to Denver. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And it's King in at the small forward position. Johnson for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Barkley, Robinson defending.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big lead. Now Jordan. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jordan's got his second basket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Wade, the pass to Irving. Here's Johnson, driving to the basket. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Magic Johnson.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Pass to Irving. Shoots over Robinson. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Still Nuggets ball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And here are the Nuggets now. Second chance effort. Gilmore grabs the miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Free throw's good. Jordan. And here's Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's English, covered by Johnson. And it's New York scoring again.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. While he's a bit undersized with his forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to King. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Irving. Robinson with the block. Here's King. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Denver calls time.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Denver Dancers. What do you say, fans? Let's hear it for your Denver Dancers.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Here's Wade. Buries it down low.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's English. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Barkley. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Remains Denver.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lillard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And this game is tied up now.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Here's English. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Iverson passes to Embry. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's New York now. Here's English, defended by Lillard.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
English has got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. It's deflected. To the right side. A minute and a half left in the first. Back to Jordan.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Iverson passes to Lillard. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's King. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Iverson. No points yet. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shays, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game to the inside. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Lillard passes to Wallace. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 5.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And it's New York scoring again.
Michael Jordan.
But check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Here's Iverson with 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up.
The New York team, 21.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. And it's Robinson in at the 4-man position. Outside Johnson. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Future ball violation. That's a jump ball.
So it's the Knicks now. The Nuggets trail. Here's Wade. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. Fades and shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. English has got 8.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Wade, the pass to Johnson. Back to Wade from about 19. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's King. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Bernard King.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Denver. They trail by 9. Wade to pass to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Denver, Magic Johnson.
The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Here's English. Give him 8. On the take. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Alex English.
English has got 10 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
McAdoo? Yep, that one's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Jordan. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Johnson. Irving. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's the Knicks with the ball. And the Knicks call time here.
Timeout Knicks.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Jordan with the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Wade, the pass to Johnson. Inside, Barkley. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Assist from
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. The Knicks with the lead.
2 minutes.
Lets it fly. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. 3 on 3. .143 left in the first half. Pass to English. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing with 1 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Irving's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Jordan, the pass to Gilmore. Robinson with it. Pass to Jordan. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. To in the cold spell. It's hauled in by Robinson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Johnson. .17 seconds left in the first half. Wade, the pass to Johnson. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And he's very confident from that range.
The second quarter.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now.
39.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And they flat out. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's English. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. And for the Knicks. And it's Robinson in at the 4. Pass to Irving. Wide open. got it.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Jordan inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 21 points in the game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Johnson passes to Irving. Little turnaround. And it's Denver with another.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
English passes to King. Here's English. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jordan.
Nuggets foul. Barkley. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 11-point game. Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot ignore.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Wade, the pass to Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
At the line.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And the Knicks with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Knicks ball.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Johnson. And there's the rejection. Now Jordan. Give him 23. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York ball.
Pass to King. "11 feet out, and he hits it.
Bernard King.
King's got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson passes to McAdoo. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jordan finds Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So good on that. And the Knicks making a change here.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. And here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Shays. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lillard against Thompson. Pass to Baylor. With the teardrop. And it's rejected. Here's Iverson. Still no points. Back to Lillard. Launches it from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Baylor. He got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Knicks ball.
Thompson outside.
2 minutes
Pass to
remaining in the
Cowens.
third. 2 minutes.
Right wing. From deep, Jordan sinks the tray.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up,
Timeout,
yeah, you're done.
Now a timeout
Nuggets
called by
call
Denver.
timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Lillard left side. Shot to stop the run. Here's Wallace. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark. Now a timeout called by New York.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
Ewing passes to Thompson. Ooh, poked away. Here's Embry. No points so far. Iverson passes to Embry. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Baseline try, and the jumper is on the mark. And so Thompson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. At one point, they led by 16.
Allen Iverson. First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And he sinks the second. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Here's Baylor. And the Knicks miss again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Allen Iverson.
He's perfect from the line this time. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Baylor. Pass to Cowens. Yep, that one goes.
Dave Cowens.
And the Knicks lead by 11. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the lob. Wallace misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the
New York, 54.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Johnson, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jordan with it. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Johnson. Barkley sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Jordan. To the paint. Baylor controls the rebound and the putback.
Elgin Baylor.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Barkley, Robinson defending. Pass to Wade. Irving with it. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson. The 3 tipped. To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now a timeout called by Denver.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Wade. It's on target from the high post.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Jordan, the pass to English. Now here's Robinson. The shot off that time. And here's Denver. They trail by 11. Here's Wade. And a nice finish on the layup. Wade's gotten 4 this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Michael Jordan.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Outside Irving. Pass to Johnson. Unloads, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball.
Johnson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Jordan inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Irving powers it home.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Outside Robinson. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
The ball goes to New York.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Baylor. 5 to shoot. Jordan, the pass to English. On target from range.
Alex English.
English has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Wade over Jordan. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Jordan. Fades away. Another one falls for New York.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. It's tipped. Here's English. Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. On the wing, Irving. Inside. McAdoo. And he dunks it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now Jordan. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another shot. Here's Gilmore. Tries yet again. Pass to Jordan. Picked it out of midair. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Got a piece of it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Knicks keep it alive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Knicks lead by 14. Here's Wade. Here's McAdoo. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Pro Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really can't wait where the team brings this in NBA 2K25.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Curry. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Frazier, and it's Nowitzki in at the small forward position.
It's never easy trying to guard Nowitzki, right? Hard not to foul this guy.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for San Antonio, Dirk Nowitzki. At the line for two.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
Such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Bryant. No good on the triple. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Curry is inside. He's covered by Brown. The shot by Curry, no good. Tatum on the wing. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Now, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Frazier the pass to Olajuwon. Giannis with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Count that bucket.
So little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Frazier. A pass to Nowitzki. To the inside. Here's Curry. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar finds Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
At the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And finished off by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
It's stolen by Frazier. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Frazier. O'Neal against Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Brown against Curry. Back to Frazier. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Up top, Frazier. Covered by Robertson. Count that one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Tatum, and stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Frazier. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist.
Boy, how about the passing of Dirk Nowitzki? 7 feet, sees the whole floor pretty.
And the dunk by Giannis.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
From Jason Tatum.
Spurs trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Payton looking around. And Brown now atop the key. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Edwards passes to McHale. Here's Barry. Outside Edwards. Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Mikan.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Brown the pass to Payton. Back to Brown. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. A finish. And Worthy throws it down.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Worthy. Pass to Allen. The 3. Rebound Boston. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rick Barry.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jason Tatum.
The first one falls. And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Edwards against Payton. Throws it up high. Lays it up and banks it in. Worthy's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the
Celtics 21. The Spurs 12.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Tatum out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kareem. And it's Robertson in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Robertson against Frazier. Pass to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. NOWITZKI. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'll tell you this, if you don't get all the way into Dirk's body, it is curtains for you.
Robertson kicks to Brown. Robertson against Frazier. Great positioning on the putback.
Oscar Robertson.
Robertson's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Frazier. Robertson with the steal. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 10.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody. Make some noise.
Spurs trailed by 13. Curry from deep three-point land. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
It's Curry outside. And Boston with the rebound.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here is O'Neal, following the miss by Giannis. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket for Curry.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Tatum's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Frazier. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Outside Curry. Oh, how do you stop that from Curry? That was something else.
Well, you can see that Steph Curry has got great court awareness. Doesn't matter that the shot clock is coming down. He gets to his spots.
Robertson against Frazier. Robertson passes to Giannis. Pulls up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Giannis has got 6.
are unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Shaq has you in the air. Forget about it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Worthy comes in for OLAJUWON. And Allen subbed in for Curry. Good on the second free throw.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Here's Mikan. He has yet to score. He's out of bounds. He's touched by O'Neal. Edwards has come in for the Spurs.
Spurs substitution, Anthony Edwards.
And so it's Boston with it.
2 minutes.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Over Edwards. And the rebound goes to NOWITZKI.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that to operate. Kevin?
They sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Celtics making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Gary Payton.
Here's Payton. Irving looking for an opening. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Frazier dishes to Edwards. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Payton. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and a nice finish by him.
Edwards, that's good.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Irving passes to Payton. And again, Boston with the triple. Spurs trailed by 12. And here's Edwards. One second left.
Well, we know that Johnson has been a capable defender. He's so good at positioning himself and getting into his man.
And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead.
27.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And your Celtics.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time out. And let's get your thoughts, Big Felt. And that's all we have for now. Tell the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
With MCHALE sitting on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Frazier is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's NOWITZKI. Then it's OLAJUWON. And it's ONEAL in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Five to shoot. Fires top of the key.
Tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Curry with the bounce pass. And Shaq with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Robertson dishes to Giannis. Tatum on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trailed by 11. Now the pass to Frazier. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's NOWITZKI. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Brown against Curry. Here is Frazier. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 11. Robertson outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive in the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line, Oscar Robertson.
Spurs trailed by 14. Frazier right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Robertson.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Here is Robertson. He's got 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown down low. Curry meets him. Brown, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Olajuwon on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Trying to get open and shot.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
DIRK, NOWITZKI.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. Kevin McHale, he checked in for the Spurs. Barry comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And so Tatum nails them both. Spurs trail by 17. Frazier the pass to McHale. Inside. Here's Barry. Plays it up off the glass.
Just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from McHale.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations.
Substitution on the
ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
You're right. We've seen it. David, thanks.
Just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by the Celtics. Robertson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dishes it to Tatum. The 11-footer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Rick Barry.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 18. Edwards passes to Worthy. And he drives in. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Here's Robertson. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Brown outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Behind the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So it's San Antonio now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Robertson from past the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Robertson's got 6 in the corner.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Puts it up from 12. Worthy's shot is good.
James Worthy.
Worthy's got 8. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Tatum. Back to Robertson. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for every quarter.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Jason Tatum. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Brown, and it's Robertson in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Got a piece of it. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break.
It's Giannis with the drive. Puts it up from 7, and it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Shaq.
Assisted by...
And it's 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, throughout Nowitzki's career, he has mastered the art of finishing through contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3. Spurs trailed by 16. Shaq with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. O'Neal passes to Frazier. Back to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Bounds. San Antonio ball.
Frazier against Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Shaq.
It's so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
Frazier against Robertson. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. And Tatum launches it from deep. And it's off from 3-point range. Frazier against Robertson. OLAJUWON outside. Back to Frazier. OLAJUWON trying to break free. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Frazier.
Good look there as well. And this is what HAKEEM's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Curry dishes to Frazier. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Robertson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Tatum. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Floats one. NOWITZKI, that's for two. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Frazier scanning the floor. Pass to NOWITZKI. There's the dish to Olajuwon. Here's O'Neal. Good.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum showing his strength.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Celtics leading by 15. Robertson outside. Up top, Tatum. Defended by NOWITZKI. Tatum passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. Back to Shaq. And NOWITZKI has it in the corner. And shot on the way. Rebounded by the Celtics. 22 is their biggest lead. .107 left in the 4th. Kick out to Giannis. The 11-footer. A new 14 for Boston. It's blocked by Shaq. Frazier outside. And the layup falls.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Curry against Brown. Here's Robertson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar. Headshot off.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Brown outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're going to run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on how.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Sacramento Kings. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. To the left side wing.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chamberlain. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Pippen. Leonard defending. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Mourning.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Here's West. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
For the 76ers, Jerry West.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Here's Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the basket by Pippen.
All the height and length of Pippen, a factor there, helping him beat the shot contest.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. The rebound by Malone.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
Sacramento ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Leonard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. TRACY McGrady. First personal foul.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Here's McGrady. Here's Pettit. knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots. Got a hand on it. Here's Pippen. And here's another one for the Sixers.
You can count on Pippen to get shots to fall now. He's a very reliable offensive option.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 8. To the inside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. West misses. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely.
Foul call. Moses Malone. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Out to the wing. Pass to Pettit. From outside the arc. Wilkins with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Leonard passes to Chamberlain. Leonard outside. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And we know the expression never changes. The temperature never rises. Leonard just seems unaffected by defensive pressure.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And the 76ers with some changes.
Give him a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
1:52 left in the first. Here's COUSY, defended by Hardaway. Count it, good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the middle, here's Richmond. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
The shot by COUSY, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Richmond pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Outside, Hill. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. 76ers ball.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Reed. Now here's Thompson. Back to Reed. Here's COUSY. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Hardaway. The shot by COUSY, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Mutombo. Now here's Hardaway. Gets the 3 to fall.
When Hardaway is feeling it at the arc, look out. He can be very dangerous from that spot.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Your Sacramento team.
The Sixers on top, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
And for Philadelphia, here's McGrady. No made baskets yet. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkins. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's West. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
oh, wow! Oh, big finish.
I said the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
TRACY McGrady.
McGrady's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Pippen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's McGrady. 7 points in the game. Pass to Pippen. From 10 feet away. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How about the strength?
Second team foul.
Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
Philadelphia, Scottie Pippen.
Good on both. The Kings trailing. Pass to Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one's good for 2. Chamberlain's gotten his second bucket.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's West. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Assist goes to TRACY McGrady.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. Down low.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
In today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Mourning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
Malone. It's good on the putback. Malone's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Timeout called. Sacramento
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that run.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout, and it might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Hill. And he hits the jump shot.
Penny Hardaway with the feed.
So it's Philadelphia now. 3-point lead. Picked it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Richmond.
2 minutes.
The pull-up Jay. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. McGrady, the pass to Reed. Mutombo with the rebound. And so here's Sacramento. Outside Hardaway. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Richmond. 4 on the clock. Here's Hill. And another basket for Sacramento.
So unselfish. If Richmond's shot isn't there, he'll move the ball.
McGrady, the pass to COUSY. One minute left in the second. Here's McGrady. Hardaway grabs the board. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 1. Hill, the pass to Richmond. And there's a 3-second violation. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Sixers.
The ball goes to Philadelphia.
Now the 76ers with it.
Klay Thompson.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Here's GASOL. It's deflected.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Hardaway, the pass to Mutombo. From deep 3-point land. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that 6th sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And here's Thompson for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
End of the second quarter with the score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And having been behind by as many as 8. And
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Kings leading. Leonard outside. Inside, Chamberlain. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And for the 76ers, McGrady, the pass to Pettit. Here's McGrady. On the clock. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hardaway. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
Moses Malone. 3rd personal foul.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. The Sixers trailing. Here's West. To the wing on the left. Here's McGrady. Gets the 3 ball to go.
TRACY McGrady.
McGrady's got 10 points.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
Here's Hardaway, and that one is stuffed right through.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Pass to Pippen. Elbow shot on the way, and that's good for 2.
Timeout, timeout.
Scottie Pippen.
He's got 12.
Boy, he was locked in on that shot. The defense right in his face, but Pippen still able to knock it down.
And the Kings call time here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. Wilkins can't hit. Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. He takes it in. The offensive rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. West misses. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Moses Malone. At the line for one.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone is a commanding presence on both ends and a very valuable part of this team.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Oh, Leonard! Power move. Here's West. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Pippen. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected.
How about the reach of Morton? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. Does a good job timing his jump.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. And the basket by Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen's got 14.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside from the high post. That one is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's West. Here's Pettit over Leonard. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Wilkins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Mourning. Second chance shot. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
Boy, the strength of Mourning obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Let's give them a round of applause, your Sacramento dancers!
On defense, the Kings. It's a 3-point game. COUSY, pass to HAVLICEK. Fires top of the key, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Richmond. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's COUSY. Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Here's COUSY. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. COUSY pass to GASOL. The 15-footer. No shot by COUSY, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, man. Whoa!
Bad intentions.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. Rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Here's HAVLICK. Puts it up from 15. Good on the bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They lead by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Thompson.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
76ers. Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Left side, Hardaway. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 9.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Kings ahead, up 4.
The Philadelphia team. 46.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to McGrady. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Pippen, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to McGrady. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
At the line for 3.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
And he makes all 3. The Sixers trailing. McGrady, the pass to Pettit. The 3-ball. And the basket by West.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Pass to Leonard. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McGrady. Pass to West. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's West. Here's Malone. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! Here's Malone to take the lead. And he lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 2. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Philadelphia.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Pass to West. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
76ers ball.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
The Kings trailing. Leonard passes to Mourning. Back to Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Well, right there on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
2 minutes.
Pass to West. There's the triple. And the 76ers another 3.
Jerry West.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The fader. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Malone. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Malone is a big-time performer, having no issues with being in the spotlight and coming up with big buckets.
Pippen, pass to Malone. To the inside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's West. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Blocked. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth.
There's no let-up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous.
First team foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Moses Malone. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Sacramento calls timeout.
They're trailing by 6. 51 seconds left in the final quarter.
Your Kings dance team.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
You know, I really liked how aggressive aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the right block. Blocked! There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Grady, good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Pettit. Sweet little floater.
Bob Pettit.
And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's West. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
The All-Stars versus the No-Stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good fight.
Shot, John.
Yes.
Done, Chris. There you go.
Nice.
This is what I'm talking about. Fight.
Good D, John. 3 seconds.
Oh, 3.
What?
That was 3 in the key.
This is our last chance at redemption for the year. We got to lock it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Drexler. Garnett is out there with Russell. There's Bryant, and it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. Drexler against Harden. Bryant looking around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Bucket is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Drexler. And there's the pass to Kobe. Garnett, right side. Here's Rice. Kicks it out to Bryant. Good on the triple.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Harden dishes to Gervin. Pass to Davis. Carter against Kobe. Carter, the pass to Gervin. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Harden. A rebound by Bill Russell.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Drexler. That shot off. Harden with the defensive effort. And it's Harden with the ball for the Heat. Crafty move. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Harden.
The assist from Harden.
Harden against Drexler. Outside, Kobe. Back to Drexler. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Heat now. Davis up top, defended by Garnett. Harden against Drexler. Clock at 6. Harden left side. Over Drexler. They grab their own miss. Davis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Kobe. Defended by Carter. Poked loose. Stolen by Harden. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Bryant. Garnett outside. Passes it to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. No one covered.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Carter, and he misses his first shot of the game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Drexler. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a tie ball game.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
Harden finds Embiid. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
And a new group in for the Heat. Yao, he's checked in for Embiid. Hayes comes in for Anthony Davis. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Gervin. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Vince Carter. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the team needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Kidd. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Pierce kicks to Maravich. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Los Angeles now. High arcing shot. And Pierce finishes inside.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Young. Hayes with it. Now Pierce defending. The shot's good from Hayes.
Elvin Hayes.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Maravich. To the paint.
It's going to be a long time. I don't know if ever we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for the Lakers, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. The Heat making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. That one goes in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is Maravich. Still without a basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pete Maravich.
Back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. No good that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And still a close game as the close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Davis. Carter is out there with Harden. Then there's Gervin. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. And Russell gets it to go.
And what you love about Russell is he plays to his strengths. Nothing fancy, just goes right to one of his pickable moves.
Carter finds Embiid. Here's Gervin. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Harden against Drexler. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kevin Garnett. First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Garnett.
And fighting through the foul that time as AD was able to put that shot up.
And the first one at the line is good.
Anthony Davis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. And the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Here's Rice. Nothing on the board. Launches it. No good. Good work defensively by Gervin. Miami trailing. Davis, the pass to Harden. Gervin, the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Wow. Embiid moves the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
At the line for Miami, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line?
Timeout.
And he's hitting the free throws right now. The form looks good.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the lava section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the last. All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
The Lakers with the ball. Kobe passes to Drexler. Over Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Drexler's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Gervin with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And that one's good. Gervin.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Kobe, the pass to Garnett. Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Leading by 3. Here's Harden. Trying to get open as Davis. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 7 points.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Harden, no good. Lakers trailed by 3. Drexler drives in, And Drexler throws it down hard.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Carter hands it from downtown. The Heat lead by 4.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Drexler dishes to Bryant.
The motor of Bryant never stops. Even inside where he goes right at the D.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Heat. Yao checked in for Joel Embiid. Hayes comes in for Davis. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for James Harden. The Lakers also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Russell. And Pierce subbed in for Garnett. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Rose against Drexler. Outside, Gervin. Yao inside. Jokic defending. Shots good by Yao.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. No one can match up against them and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Rice got 3 off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Rose looking around. Dishes it to Gervin. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan, and there's another one for the Heat.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
Bryant passes to Pierce. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Throw good, Paul Pierce. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
.116 left in the first half of the game. Now DeRozan, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan, and this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
There's the pass to Unseld. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Rose. After the basket by Los Angeles. Feeds it to Yao. Over Jokic. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Kid against Rose. Fires it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
32.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And trying as they might, they couldn't push them. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Hart getting it done today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Drexler out there with Bryant. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Russell. And it's Rice in at the small forward. Here is Carter following the score by Clyde Drexler. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target with the open look. The Lakers trail. Drexler left side. For the tie. And no good. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Heat to the inside. He's in the post, working on Garnett. Offensive rebound.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
For the lead. Rice, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Assisted by Vince Carter.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block, and that's his territory.
Drexler dishes to Russell. Back to Drexler. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Clyde Drexler.
Drexler's got 4 points this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play.
Miami calls
getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the Heat call time here.
It's time for T-shirts.
Davis is checked in for Miami.
Big one, make some noise.
Harden against Drexler. It's Gervin on the wing. Back to Harden. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 10 points.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Bryant the pass to Drexler. Back to Bryant. From range, Kobe drills it.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gervin shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. 8 points for him.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Snatched up. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Harden. They get the rebound.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Kevin Garnett.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
At the line for 2.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Kobe passes to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact here.
Shooting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Garnett. At the
That free
line
throw, no good. Maravich is checked in for the Lakers. the second free throw, good.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Hardens to Gervin. Pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Carter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Carter's got 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort got burned on that one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Carter outside. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane and stolen by Gervin. Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 10.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Cunningham, he's checked in for Gervin. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Carter. And it's Rose in for James Harden. Now, here is Maravich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Kobe. DeRozan passes to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
What a throwdown by AD. He really rocks the rim with that one.
Pass to Unseld. Pass to Maravich. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to Los Angeles.
1:09 left to play here in the third. The pass to Unseld. Shot clock at 5. Maravich with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pete Maravich.
Maravich has got 5 points so far.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here is Davis. Knocked away. Taken away by Kidd. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. No good from Maravich. The Heat leading by 4. Davis dishes to Rose. Maravich with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles over Rose. Outside for Kidd. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The second chance effort. Pass to Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
This is a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense.
There's Rose with the 3.
And that is a big-time free, fellas, to extend their lead right at the buzzer. What a way.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Heat lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Carter. Then it's Harden. And it's Gervin in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Garnett. And Davis sends it back. Gervin finds Harden. Carter against Kobe. Carter, the pass to Harden. To the middle. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive. The defense is as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Fires from the corner. Rice, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Heat. Carter, the pass to Harden. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trailed by 7. Here's Drexler. From down in the low post. It goes.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Carter outside for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the Lakers call time here. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Harden, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Carter kicks to Harden. And beat inside. He's guarded by Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bill Russell.
It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And he makes both free throws. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Drexler. Up top, Kobe. And Embiid pulls it down. Carter up top, defended by Bryant. The 3 from Harden. The rebound by the Lakers. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bryant against Carter. Kobe dishes to Drexler. The fader. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
Harden the pass to Carter. Passes it to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
He hits the 2nd from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Here's Los Angeles now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drexler with the bounce pass. Here's Kobe. That misses off the backboard.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Here's Rice, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting.
That's the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Drexler against Harden. Over Drexler. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by
Los
7.
Angeles calls timeout.
There's 1:26 left here in the 4th quarter.
The loudest and craziest fans.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Here's Rice. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harden dishes to Gervin. Hunter on the wing. Loads it up for Davis. 6 to shoot. Down low. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Bill Russell.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one's good. Gervin.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Russell kicks to Drexler. From deep, Bryant nails the triple.
Kobe Bryant.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.